enlightenment. There's this idea that there are thrill seekers and there are also seekers. And in times gone by, we used to have a word for these people. They used to be pilgrims. People would go on a journey of discovery. They would go in search of connecting with healing journey. The culture in Peru is it's a bit like a super hadron collider of mashup of cultures. There's a lot of things happening there as ayahuasca shamanism is sold to Westerners, and the exchange of money also sort of changes the dynamic of the spiritual experience. It's inevitable, and it's also, I guess, part of the teething and the growth management of ayahuasca as it comes out of the jungle and out of being this esoteric and very underground sacrament, and it comes into the West at this point in time. As we all know, we're in a cusp of new paradigm and planetary change. It's happening very, very rapidly now. And it seems to me that ayahuasca is coming to us just at the same time that we need it, that we need a medicine to be cleansed and to be able to receive the signals and to reconnect with the earth in a very visceral way. The article I went to write in 2006 on ayahuasca and on the shamanic experience in Peru morphed into the book Irish Shamanic Odyssey, which is for sale in the lobby, as well as the companion volume, the Ayahuasca Sessions. For a long time it had a very good response, but it was self-published and it got out to the critical mass of people. I'm staying with a friend, Lola, here in San Francisco, and her boyfriend found a copy of the book in her backpackers somewhere in South America, in Chile or somewhere, and it's seeded in a very interesting way. The book has seeded and the experiences in there is seeded. There's been many different books and also films on the ayahuasca experience. And I was first touring the book in 2009 in California, and we were here in San Francisco doing a bit of a book tour with my creative comrades Tim Parrish and Lulu Medill. Tim is the co-director of the movie as well as the editor, and Lulu did all the soundscapes and design. Originally, this started as a backdrop to the book, as a promotional thing in an author engagement, spoken word experience. And then we realized we were onto something, and we were seeing that with Tim doing the visuals and DJing and Lulu doing the sound design and taking narration directly from the book, we sort of hit upon this thing where this concrescence happened. There was this sort of magical ability of this modality to engage all the senses. So what you'll find with the film, we've taken the direct narration from the book, and a truncated version obviously, but we've taken the broad strokes approach to what shamanism is about, Amazonian shamanism, and why Westerners are going en masse these days to Peru and then coming back to their home countries, and it's taking root, what this shamanic means to us as a culture. So the film is I like to call it an artifact. In many ways, it's not your average documentary. It takes the narration from the book and the beautiful soundscapes, the Icaros of the curanderos. We have some amazing artwork from Andy Debonardi, who is a student of Pablo Amaringo, famous Peruvian visionary artists, and their work is in the movie. I'm very indebted to many of the filmmakers and members of the public who have crowdsourced some of their footage with us. Richard Meach is here tonight. We have some footage that he gave us from his wonderful film, Divine of the Soul, Encounters with Ayahuasca. I'm very indebted to Mitch Schultz, who is our executive producer and has been very invaluable in helping groom the film and provide some footage as well. And I'm also very indebted to all the curanderos and all the people I've met on my journeys throughout South America, and I guess to all of you as well, to all the people like myself who are on the journey of discovery through ayahuasca or through DMT. There seems to be this rise paralleling ayahuasca use in the West, this rise in DMT usage, and we comment on this in the film. Ultimately, what I believe is that these are all sacraments, and as long as things are used with an integral way and that they're used to retain that sacredness, we go to those same pathways. So it's really about the set and setting and about how we use these things. Regardless of that, it seems to be there is this huge cultural upswing, and that these substances and other ones like them, all the plant entheogens, are really on the rise again in the West, and we're rediscovering that terra incognita, that interior landscape, and what it means, and how that connects us to the planet for our healing, and to sort of hold that vibration that's coming through. So, this is a very powerful movie. There's some bits where we've chosen to take you on a journey, unlike the normal talking head sort of documentaries you may have seen about ayahuasca before. This is very much like the book, an experiential movie. This is a sneak preview. They're still tweaking it a bit. There's still some things I think we're gonna change here and there. But it's a very powerful journey, and I wish you well on this journey, and may you all be awakened by the end of it. Without any further ado, I give you AA Awakenings. Thank you.